Hidden rule number 1. Delta's solo traveler. Penalty Trap Delta now charges solo travelers $90 more per ticket than couples. This stealth tax targets business travelers, but punishes everyone flying alone. This business consultant discovered Atlanta to LA costs $249 for one passenger, but only $159 per person when booking for two. The same seat, same flight, $90 penalty just for traveling solo. Delta quietly embedded this in their fare rules for domestic routes, betting business travelers won't notice the extra cost. It's not a group discount. Booking for 3, 4, or 5 people keeps the lower rate. It's specifically designed to extract more money from solo travelers who airlines assume are less price-sensitive. Delta removed this fee from many routes after backlash, but it's still active on select domestic flights. Hidden rule number 2 creates check-in panic. Hidden rule number 2, United's 45-minute check-in. Cutoff United's new 45-minute check-in deadline has 0 exceptions. Miss it by 1 minute, lose your seat entirely. This family arrived 44 minutes before departure and got denied boarding because United's system locked them out. Even gate agents couldn't override the policy, forcing them to buy new tickets at triple the price. United implemented this strict cutoff on June 3, 2025, to reduce delays and force digital compliance. The system automatically blocks check-in after the deadline with no human override capability. Check-in online exactly 24 hours early, or risk losing hundreds in rebooking fees. United reports 25% fewer departure delays since implementing the policy. Ever been denied boarding for late check-in? Share your expensive timing disasters below. Hidden rule number 3. Southwest's fee revolution. Betrayal. Southwest abandoned their bags fly free promise after 50+ years. The airline that built their brand on no fees now charges like everyone else. This loyal Southwest customer who chose them specifically for free bags got hit with $35 for their first checked bag. After flying Southwest for decades, they felt completely betrayed by the sudden policy switch. Starting May 28, 2025, Southwest charges $35 for first checked bags and $45 for second bags. They're also ending unlimited flight credits. New vouchers expire in 6-12 months. In 2026, they're killing open seating for assigned seats with premium upgrade fees. Southwest is becoming just another fee-heavy airline. Southwest's new fee structure matches Delta and United's pricing exactly. Hidden rule number 4 targets your portable electronics. Hidden rule number 4, power bank panic restrictions. Airlines worldwide are banning power bank use after a fire incident. Your portable charger could now get you kicked off flights. This passenger's power bank caused a flight attendant to confiscate it mid-flight because new rules require them to stay visible and accessible. He couldn't charge his phone for the remaining 8 hours and missed important business calls. After a South Korean flight fire in early 2025, airlines implemented strict power bank rules. They must stay in your personal item under the seat, never in overhead bins or checked bags. Some Asian carriers ban using them entirely during flights. Southwest requires them to be visible and accessible to crew at all times. Power bank-related incidents increased 300% in 2024, prompting global rule changes. Ever had electronics confiscated on flights? Tell us your power bank horror stories. Hidden rule. Number 5. International route capacity cuts. Airlines secretly cut U.S. routes from Europe and Canada, making international travel 40% more expensive. This Canadian traveler's usual Toronto-NYC route got cancelled, forcing her to connect through 3 cities and pay double the normal fare. What used to be a simple direct flight became an all-day ordeal. Bookings from Europe to U.S. dropped 10%, Canada to U.S. dropped 33%, forcing airlines like Lufthansa, British Airways, and Air Canada to cancel routes. Reduced competition means higher prices and fewer options for both directions. Airlines are focusing on Mexico, Brazil, and Caribbean routes instead. Transatlantic flight capacity decreased 15% compared to summer 2024. Hidden rule number 6 creates unexpected partnerships. Hidden rule number C6, United-JetBlue merger. Benefits United and JetBlue quietly partnered to share points and status benefits.
This rare positive change actually helps travelers. This frequent flyer discovered she could use her JetBlue points to book United flights and keep her elite benefits on both airlines. The partnership doubled her upgrade opportunities and flight.
Options overnight. Starting fall 2025, you can book either airline through both websites, earn and use points interchangeably, and maintain elite status across both carriers. United gets JFK slots in 2027, JetBlue gets Newark access. It's the first major airline partnership that actually benefits passengers instead of just corporate profits. Combined networks give passengers 40% more route options on popular East Coast routes. Which airline partnerships would you want to see next? Dream up your ideal combinations below. Hidden rule. MERS 7, UK's new entry tax requirement. Americans now need pre-approval to visit the UK. Airlines will block boarding without this $18 digital visa. This family got denied boarding to London because they didn't know about the new ETA requirement. They lost their vacation and paid $400 each for last-minute ETA processing plus rebooking fees. Since January 8, 2025, US and Canadian citizens need an electronic travel authorization costing $18 before visiting the UK. Airlines check this before boarding because they're responsible for flying you home if denied entry. Apply through the UK government app or website. Approval takes a few days and lasts 2 years. Airlines report 12% of passengers get denied boarding for missing ETA documentation. Hidden rule number 8 has serious financial penalties. Hidden rule number 8, Turkey's seat. Belt fine trapped Turkey now fines passengers hundreds of dollars for standing up before the seatbelt sign turns off. Flight attendants must report violations. This passenger got an $800 fine for standing up during taxi at Istanbul airport even though the plane had stopped moving. Turkish authorities enforced the rules strictly, and the airline couldn't help him contest it. Turkey implemented mandatory seatbelt compliance with fines ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars. Flight attendants are required to report violations to authorities. This affects all flights landing in Turkey, including connections through Istanbul, one of the world's busiest transit hubs. Istanbul Airport processes 75 million passengers, yearly making this rule affect millions. Ever gotten fined for breaking airline rules abroad? Share your expensive international mistakes. Hidden rule C9. Digital connection requirements. International roaming charges can cost £50 per day, but most travelers don't know about eSIM alternatives that cost under $10. This traveler got a $400 roaming bill for a week in Europe because she didn't know about eSIM options. The same data usage would have cost $25 with an eSIM plan purchased before departure. eSIMs eliminate physical SIM card swapping and roaming fees while providing instant connectivity upon landing. Purchase data plans online before travel for over 200 destinations. Major carriers now require digital connectivity for mobile boarding passes, hotel check-ins, and transportation apps, making affordable data essential. Not optional. eSIM usage increased 400% in 2025 as travelers discovered massive savings over roaming. What's your worst international roaming bill disaster? Time to switch to eSIM. Bonus rule number 10, the hidden policy combo. Trap airlines are combining multiple hidden policies to extract maximum fees from unprepared travelers. This business traveler got hit with Delta's solo fee, missed United's check-in deadline, paid Southwest's new bag fees, and faced Turkey's seatbelt fine. One trip cost him $500 in unexpected penalties and policy violations. Airlines coordinate policy changes to maximize revenue extraction while maintaining plausible deniability. The combination of solo traveler fees, plus strict check-in deadlines, plus new baggage charges, plus international compliance fines creates a perfect storm of unexpected costs. Smart travelers must stay informed about multiple policy changes simultaneously. Travelers. Face an average of 3.2 new airline policies per international trip in 2025. How many surprise airline fees have you encountered in one trip? Share your policy violation totals. These 10 hidden rule changes cost travelers thousands in unexpected fees and penalties. Airlines are counting on passenger ignorance to boost revenue through surprise charges and strict policy enforcement. Which rule shocked you most? Which policies are you guilty of not knowing? Drop your expensive learning experiences in the comments. Let's help each other avoid these costly traps. Hit subscribe for more airline secrets before they cost you money. Next week, I'm exposing how airlines manipulate flight prices based on your search patterns and the browser trick that saves hundreds